Hello again, traders. This gold trade, long trade, that I took about 10 minutes ago or something. I think it was about 12 minutes past 9, so it's 27 now, so 15, 16, whatever that is, 15 minutes ago. It's important because um, I used the line chart and confirmed with candles to make sure this level had been broken. And it's what I do all the time. I've literally, again, it's what time is it here? 4:30. I've just got back from the beach and rushed back. Actually, I'm really uh, excited about all the bot stuff. But anyway, this gold I took a dozen or so pips out of and closed 99%. But I wanted to talk about this actual entry here. So if we, I went up to, I think the 1 hour, no, it was the 30-minute actually, might have been the hour, let's have a look, and checked the line chart to see whether I could get a lower confirmation of the line chart. And now I'll show you the hourly bars. So what I did is I've got a drag and drop open close level thingy on there. So I put it on the close of the green, but I'll put an open, which should be a pale blue, on the red. Yeah, it's not even shown, it's hidden because there was no gap. Let's try again. Open on the red. Oh, no, it did. So basically, that's what I wanted to look at. Then I wanted to see what the close was on the green bar, and the close was 2992. Sorry, didn't mean to click that. Close 2992.96, and the level of that open was 2992.76. So 96.76, we clearly closed above it. That is a confirmation of the break to me. And that is all this video is about, because the power of the line charts is, well, what this particular video is about. I've got my 2B, but I missed the lower entry because I was out. The other reason for taking this trade there, you can see on the 5-minute, 15-minute rather, it's got a clear break as well, so that's good. Even if the 1 hour hadn't closed above that level, because there's a nice clear test and close here before my entry. Just checking the time on that. Yeah, 11:55. So these are 5-minute bars. So I took it after that close, and that's it. That's the importance of the stuff I do that you'll rarely find anywhere else. And I don't look around to see whether anyone's copied it or whatever, but that is the difference, and that is why you've got this video, because that's how I can get into trades when, you know, really I should be looking to get into a trade there. The other reason I wanted to get, or I took this trade, was because all of this was kicking off. It was 12 minutes past 9, as I said, and 12 minutes past the hour. So we've had the H1 close, which was positive, as I said, and at the time this was buy, and it still is. We had the M30 close and the M15 close. They all closed on the hour, of course, at 9 o'clock UK time. And that is multi-time frame candle closes at work. So again, I don't make many videos now, and I keep getting lambasted about the sound quality. It seems like it might be people just trying to listen to stuff on their phones, and I'd overlook that actually when I said, change your browser, because I never trade on a phone. If I go down that route, I'm gonna never stop looking at charts and trading. So that's that's common knowledge. I will not go down that route. Um, the oh, Another kind commenter made the point, and I'm glad I made the point in the previous video, that I didn't have a mic jack slot, whatever you want to call it, and he mentioned that you can get USB, not because I don't want to be messing around with Bluetooth all the time, a USB mic, and I just didn't even give that a thought. So I will go out and get a better quality mic if it works on my USB. So gold should still go up. But well, you won't be watching this live anyway, so it doesn't matter. But you know, an H1 close above an old level is an important strong close, and an M30 and an M15, and the time of day 9 o'clock. And you know, the other point I wanted to make was I always talk about 2Bs. The perfect 2B to take is the first one. That the low break of the 2B means if you follow Vic Sperandio's rules, you should be having your stop loss below the low. So, and that should be your target. And as you can see, stop loss to target is extremely good. And that is the whole ethos of a 2B. And obviously at this point, with the, you know, the standard entry, if you like, then you will be looking at, you know, you've got the Robin Hood, you've got the, let's put it on the correct. So that's fix, well, this is the low, this is the break through the low, and the correct entry should be around this bar here. And that gives you a fantastic reward risk. So, and that's what it's all about trading. But the second sort of grade trades, so that's a primary entry, low with low risk. The second one is you have to think carefully about your stop losses. And some people talk about putting them 2 candles behind. That's a handy, you know, that's a useful thought process. Because we're using momentum, multi-time frame momentum, all this lot going on, then the likelihood of a pullback, you know, the timing I'm talking about as well, this is, you know, this is the essence of what I do and why I have the confidence I have. The closes through old line charts, the all of these. You know, someone said to me, "Oh, it's very confusing. What do I need to do?" Well, do what you need to do. Put them all on, and then you got more confidence as a beginner. You know, I said in the previous but one video, we're trading green and red. If everything's green and all this is clinging and clanging, oh, I'll put a little thing on there to tell me the alerts are on or off as well. So I can now switch my alert off. Sound true. I wanted to put the alert off on the chart, but I couldn't get the code right at the moment, so change that. So I don't have to worry now about switching the alerts off because the alert is off. How cool is that? So I've covered the essence of this grade 2 entry, if you like, and where the stop is. Stop way down here is far too strong or too long, too bad, whatever you want to call it. The RRR is all wrong, and it's all against VIX rules. So the first VIC entry, that would be the low. That's the poke bar. The entry should be the break of this red bar here. So around that level there, providing all this is right. And you've got the RSI histo arrow. That's the one that comes from this indicator here for the new guys. Robin Hood is a recent addition. All four, the green bar there, the green arrow rather, is all for the RSI, the multi-time frame Heiken-Ashes, 4-time frame Heiken-Ashes. I mean, it's just endless. Look, 21 pips now. It's doing what I said it would do. This is not cherry picked. I need to put my alerts back on. Indicators list. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the RSI. RSI is good too. And for the person that asked me what all this is all about on here, 1 second, I'll get rid of this, put my alert back on. Sound. This, I like this on the chart still. I don't wait for these to turn green, although that's something to do with what Onesie did for us. But it's great when everything's all quiet here and all of this is all a bit messy. Then this is great because these will be green and it tells me, you know, D1, H4, H1 might be green. Tells me just to wait for longs. If you know, because, and they're also graded by strength. So if say for example we had a strong bullish set of numbers over here on US 30, then that would be at the top, and all the bearish ones are down here, which is why the ones showing the momentum on the daily and on the RSI are red. That's why. One other point I wanted to make while I was running through this stuff, and I've forgotten it already. The RSI histo. Oh, I think it was that. This TMA slope. Ah, yeah, TMA slope. Look, TMA slope is really, really important because it is an angle. All it is, you could use an MA style multi-time frame indicator. And I use this, I've explained why I use this and how I use this, checking every time frame. But all this is telling us, when this is greyed out, that's why I left it greyed out. There was a third colour, but I prefer, well, there is still third colour grey, but there was an orangey colour, I think, in the default settings. That shows me it's sideways. The minute that turns red, then it's showing it's slightly bearish. But then the rest of the gang, and this, tell me not to worry about bearish and that, an uptrend. I should be looking for longs. And it's still flat, 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 bearish, which is wrong, flat, 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 and then all of a sudden it starts to take off. And lo and behold, price goes up. And that's it. So the TMA in its own right is priceless. The RSI histo, bust, pullback, break and close, is priceless. And what you must do, newer traders that are watching this, and this is another reason I'm labouring all the stuff on here, is use search on Twitter. So to work out how to use the RSI, bust, pullback, break and close, put bust into my Twitter feed from the pin tweet, or put bust into the because that's the only time I use bust in any of the descriptions, is when I'm talking about how to use the RSI histo. It's about clever use of search engines. TMA does a similar style bust, pullback, break and close. I like that on the TMA too, and as you can see, because when you get that super strong push there, you can see price is super strong too. That's why I love that, and it will never come off my charts. RSI will never come off my charts. This is proving extremely good, but it's a work in progress. This, I like it just for a visual, all green and stuff. Although it does repaint slightly, it can be traded sensibly. Look at gold going up. You couldn't make this stuff up. This does repaint slightly, but I don't worry about that too much. I'm not a purist where repainting is concerned, although I wouldn't, other than this indicator, because it's multi-time frame, if a single time frame indicated repainting, I would never use it. But because this is a multi-time frame, it has nuances. And it works. It works really, really well. So that's it. Gold long, type 2, 2B reversal long, using the closes of the candles I explained at the start, and the line charts. And these line charts, the power is unbelievable. That is slightly higher than that, which means when that broke, it means the sellers were broken. When the price closed above that, the sellers were broken. Hard to see on the candles. In fact, look at that. It's impossible to see on the candles, because you would not think that was a lower low. And that is another important point about the line charts. Another one, while I'm looking at that, I think we're going to start doing live sessions, but I'm going to charge for them. So anyone thinks they're up for that, it'll be a weekend job, because I get bored at the weekends. Anyway, I digress. So go on the lower time frames here. I put that there, and you will see an entry. And I didn't look at this. I mean, I can just live and breathe these things. It's not been cherry picked. There it is there. That is the 2B entry inside that. Remember that lower low that didn't show here? And there is the 2B. Not cherry picked. That is plucked from the ether. Could that be a more beautiful looking line chart 2B? That's the entry there. Not so clear here. but you can use M1. You can use all the line charts, specific, all that is what I do. Look at this go, nice. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this has had some value. Persevere with what I do, guys. I won't be getting a microphone in a hurry, but 2B reversals, 3CRs, multi-time frame momentum, multi-time frame candle closes are all super, super important. And look, I got in off the beach, had a shower. I didn't even expect to find a trade, but if this thing is kicking off, I'm going to have a go. And what happens is this kicks off. I check this. I check all my other multi-time frame stuff. I know a 2B is good, and I know an entry at 12 minutes past the hour, 12 minutes past the M30, the H1 close, 12 minutes past the M30 close, 12 minutes past the, which was when I took my entry, not because it was 12. Well, it was because it was 12, but that's incidental. But so close to an hourly close and a 30-minute close and a 15-minute close that all close green, with all this green as well. Bingo. Boom. Boom, dada, boom. That is what I trade. Thanks for watching. Hope this has been useful. Let me know in the comments, please, guys. Likes, subscriptions, or subscribe and comment are always appreciated. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. I will.